My name is David Novick, and I'm the author of Noises from the Garage, which, as I explain on the back cover, is an exploration of language for new sounds and definitions told as tales from the heart of America. I graduated as a literature major from the University of Massachusetts Amherst and subsequently attended the University of Arizona Master of Fine Arts Creative Writing program. Following that, I took an extended hiatus from writing, though as I look back on it now, I took a break from writing. Writing never took a break from me. I began this project in the fall of 2009 and finished it in the spring of 2011. For tonight, I've selected 3 pieces to read which I feel will give you a good sense of my voice. Among other things, poetry is the art of brevity. I had the great fortune as an undergrad to meet the Russian poet Joseph Brodsky, who was a teacher, a mentor, and over the time we knew each other, a friend. During one of our many conversations, the name of an artist came up whom I happened to admire, and Brodsky commented that the work was nothing but complaints. I didn't question him further and chalked it up to differences in upbringing and culture. Brodsky was a classicist, and in the truest meaning of the word, an intellectual. Remembering his comment, I wondered if he would have found some of my writing complaints. But he usually appreciated my work, and I'm confident he would have appreciated this work, including the following poem, Holding Up a Mirror to a Complaint for Joseph Brodsky. TV's done, commercial lament, internet's crackling, ad nauseum spent, digital communication lithe and bent, silence shrunken in these verbose continents. Much of what takes place in this book is set against the backdrop of the season in which the piece was written. Spending as much time as I did in my office writing these poems, it often felt like I was in a bubble, able to see outside, but unable to be there. Perhaps that's how the spirit feels in free fall, caught in the tension between nature and man. Or maybe that is a complaint. Nonetheless, snow globe. Short of dusk, beneath a slate sky, behind a mosaic of windows more than twice the size of a person's above average wingspan and height, gray, evergreen, and white, embroidered in the air until tomorrow's first light. The snowpack awaits reinforcements tonight and has begun to send the darlings from on high, sifting to the ground at the pace of a small town parade, slightly out of step, mostly organized, before the hordes of killer flakes annihilate all in its wake, rocks, toes, livestock, and finger lakes. The calendar was approaching Memorial Day of last year, and I had finished with the collection, or so I thought, when on the Friday of that holiday weekend, a series of words fell into my lap, so to speak. with very little revision, now I had written the final poem, and without realizing it, as importantly, was being pointed in the direction that I would next be traveling. It's part of what makes the creative process so surprising, exhilarating, and frightening all at the same time. Memorial Day weekend. The weather has broken winter's bones and marched for but one day into the heat of summer's way. Put on the medicinal hat with wide, floppy brim. Untied laces hang down past my chin. With or without sunglasses, the visual brings to mind a grin that I own this hallowed frown if I stand at attention or hike to Carlton Pond for the year's inaugural swim. This is a very exciting evening for me, and I want to thank all of you for coming out tonight from the bottom of my heart.